Hey, Marty. This is my social club admin. I'm supposed to say something random and funny right here. You tell your crew, I tell my crew, we party all night. I stay scab off the top rope like Macho Man. If I hit your mama with an elbow, then I'm sorry, man. Y'all better know. Misfits and minor are lions and tigers. In other words, animals.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Searching for their first points of the game. On the court right.
It's funny, just beginning, we are not ending it. People say I'm crazy, y'all end up feeling it. The world is yours. The world is yours. Watch it down till I'm charging. Right around my book around all the words past the margin. The whole the mic I'm throbbing. Mechanical
tell your crew, I tell my crew, we party all night. Oh no, they back again. Hopping out of many lands with a couple of hundred plans. Still rocking.
Left side, Davis. And here are the Mavericks now. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Last time they lost to the Warriors.
Well,
my shirt is mustard. Politicking on the patio, my shirt a button. I'm telling people about Jesus over to your crumpets. We too busy having fun and you busy doing nothing.
Lose your mind. Lose your mind. Lose your mind. Lose your mind.
and so it's Dallas with it. Still without a basket in the game. On the court right now for Dallas.
Now, here is Irving. Still scoreless. On the floor for Dallas. And it's small and power forward. It'll be flagged in Davis. Then there's Daniel Gaffney. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Here's Pajemski. Last time, 14 points for him. And another three for Golden State.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you've got to make some changes.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Memphis was simply terrific. He dropped an amazing number of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys.
Great stuff, Allie.
On the court right now for Dallas. A pair of first overall picks for the front court. Flagg and Davis. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Now here's Irving. No points yet.
Yeah, I don't ever listen to these other guys. Wanna be a millionaire by 35. Buy my mama crib, tell her quit a job. I don't know, somehow I died to 27 club. We never made it. Doing the most, I don't know who I can trust. Told all my idols do drugs, believe me, I'm crazy enough.
And so it's Dallas with looking for the first basket of the game. Last time they lost to the Warriors.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks. In its small and power forward, it'll be flagged in Davis. Then there's Irving. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies delivered quite a performance. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Great, he loved it.
Outside Pajemski. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Dallas. Looking for their first basket of the game. On the court right now for Dallas. A pair of first overall picks in the front court. Flag and Davis. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Now here's Davis. No made baskets yet. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Well, he has yet to put points on the board, and his team is hurting because of it.
Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets with 2 feet.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies delivered quite a performance. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. His numbers from that game jumped off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Thanks, Allie. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Ball against MP. To the paint.
They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Goodright. All out there with Monk. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Vucevic. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Okay, Allie, thanks. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Now here's Vucevic. Last game he had 13. Shot clock at 6. Oh, he blocked all the pucks off the backboard. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Jerome, he's checked in for Dallas. Holmgren in the post. Vucevic on him. Holmgren kicks to Black. Golden State moving it around. Hits the three-point bomb.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
run it up, still won't let me inside Canada. Wave runners on the White House floor. My son already told me I'm the man. Listen, told me. So imagine me rapping for applause. Imagine that. Only the real will understand Patagonia.
And they've gone to the full court press here, looking to make things as difficult as possible and maybe force a turnover or two.
Jerome, no good.
Well, he wanted to return favor there for that last three, but he just wasn't in time.
He gets that one.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
That's to Vucevic. Oh, it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the bench.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
The Warriors making a switch here. Go Bears check.
Ain't stressing now. Feeling real good about life. Been a blessing now. Learn these things through the pain and the strife. When you move on. When you climb those hills, you have to climb. There's a mountain in the way every time, but I survive. Oh, I'm good. $2 in my pocket, I'm good. They trying to get me caught up, I'm good. And I ain't never going back 'cause I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
On the court right now for Dallas, Malik Monk is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then there's Dosunmu. Shots good by Black. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he didn't...
We really don't know. All that don't fall. Keep pushing on and on. I'm good. $2 in my pocket, I'm good. They trying to get me caught up, I'm good. And I ain't never going back 'cause I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. And if they want it, they can get it, I'm good. Tell them, man, I'm coming with it, I'm good. And if they think that I'm with it, I'm good.
Now Ball hasn't made one yet. So with Irving on the bench, here's a 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Lonzo Ball. He's out there with Malik Monk. Vucevic is out there with Dosunmu. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies delivered quite a performance. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your...
What's your favorite team? I'ma break down all the teams and show you how you flip it into a rhyme scheme. Pay close attention. I'm in Atlanta with the hawk. Hope that we fell quick. I used to be a scout like Boston. I sell ticks. My Cuban link chain so heavy my neck hurt. Call me the Brooklyn Nets and Brooklyn Network. Get fly and shot and spread my wings like a hornet. Every time I hear your music, I fast forward. If I was bipolar, as soon as my mood switch, I'm like Chicago, cause I'm back on my boat. In the gym working on my Cleveland Cavs.
1:36 left in the first. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. They've got Nikola Vucevic. Malik Monk is out there with ball. Then there's Ayo.
Here's Dosunmu. He has yet to score, so it's Irving on the bench. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Malik Monk out there with ball, and it's Vucevic. Then it's Dosunmu. PB, no one has more Defensive Player of the Year awards than Rudy Gobert. 4 of them.
Well, with 4, he is now tied with the great Dikembe Mutombo and the great Ben Wallace. Does he have another one in his sights?
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, as always, Allie, for that great report. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Now, here's MG. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Back to Gobert. MP outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Black.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. They've got Dosunmu. Ball is out there with Malik Monk. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. Will it go? Up again.
Freedom from my chains, you give me healing from my pain, and I'll never be the same, 'cause Jesus called my name, 'cause you gave me freedom from my chains,
Full 24-second shot clock. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Dallas Mavericks. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
So it's Irving on the bench. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. He got Lonzo Ball. Also, Monk out there. Dosunmu is out there with Vucevic. MP finds Gobert. Pass to Buffkin. Back to Alston. Pocket 6. A nice shot by Black.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Vucevic's screen on Alston. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. It's up a 3, and the 3 ball is good. Alston's got 32 points.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3. Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
On for three, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. Right back after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
People will say he's a prophet. I don't believe none of this nonsense. He's at the right hand regardless. My God got a plan for all this. Stars, comets, fire will rain out of all this. Real fish will all be caught up. Whoa, better not cut that for it. No matter when you back in, you're thinking damn shit, ain't even trying to buy that Porsche.
And here's Mark. No points so far. We've got Walker, Brandon Pajinski out there with MP. Then it's Anthony Black, and it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Memphis was simply terrific. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double, and he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just...
Here's ball. Nothing on the board. So it's Irving on the bench. Here's a 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Flag is out there with Vucevic. Then there's Lonzo Ball. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Monk in at the 2 spot. RJ1 defensive stat that teams are tracking these days, deflection. Why do you think that's so important to him?
Well, it's a measure of your activity and disruption, even if you don't get the steal. Messing up the flow of a team's offense can be so impactful.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for you. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball, following the score by Golden State. Shot clock at 5, picked by Vucevic. Dosunmu, and nothing is falling for him right now. Black dishes to MP. And he drops him the way up off the glass. MP's got 37.
And MP is in fuego right now. If I'm on his team, I'm going to keep feeding them and feeding them.
Pass the flag. Vucevic is screen on Walker. And it's flag missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Dallas again missing. Warriors have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. The three from MP. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his third assist on the night. Here's Monk. No scoring in this one.
Nice adjustment there, going to the full court press, trying to ratchet up the pressure here a little bit.
To the inside.
Good morning, sunshine. Good morning, friends. Yeah. Good morning, friends. Goodbye to bad nights.
Question, y'all can try to ban the Bible, Jesus coming back though. You think you gon' walk up into heaven, but you can't go. You open the door to little sin and now the damn bro. Like a rat going playing games, tic-tac-toe. Even Muslims coming out and draw.
And so it's Dallas with it. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Victory eluded them the last time they faced the Warriors.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Well, I don't think you can look at these matchups and think it can be just one guy. I would have everybody on the glass to help out.
They got Anthony Black, Rudy Gobert is out there with Walker. Then it's MP, and it's Pajemski in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. There's the 3, and the Warriors with another 3.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Boy, it's been a minute since they last scored.
It has been. And at what point do you alter your strategy? Try to get back on track.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Memphis was simply terrific. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Greg.
BA, I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
The 3 from Ball. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
Yep, count it. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And here's Dallas coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
Hey guys, can we show some love to the defense in that game? They were relentless. They were dominant. It was just a great performance overall.
I just thought they looked focused all night long. At no point did they relax or take their foot off the gas.
Irving's checked in for Ball. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. You know, BA, even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
MP against Irving. Vucevic, a screen on MP. And here's Flag outside. The Warriors pull it in. Austin's got 9 rebounds now.
He is just struggling right now to find his way and trying to regain his confidence.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Now here's Irving. A 35-point game for him in the win against the Lakers.
And Irving stretching out the defense and showing us that signature range.
MP inside. He's guarded by Irving. Austin with a bucket. Austin's got 44.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
And here's Dosunmu. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Irving.
Here's Irving. He had 35 points last game out on the court for the Mavericks. They've got Vucevic. Dosunmu is out there with Flag. And there's Monk, and it's Irving in at the point. With the season winding down, GA, what's key for a long playoff run, do you think?
Yeah, but one thing is health, right? And when you look back at past NBA champions, lots of times it's the teams that were able to survive the year without any major injuries.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Ali LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies delivered quite a performance. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he did everything else he could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Great stuff as always, Ali. Thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed. And
no fear with the kingdom on the inside. Angels all around, so the demons gotta go high. Hey, he's the right hand, baby. We not in this world, so we might look crazy. Spirit in the sound, so the beat keep banging. Roof keep raising. Tell me who you praising. My God, so good. All right, man, take it back to the crib. I was in the ground, but he pulled me from the blood. Got me all cleaned up, now I'm ready for the blood. Front line. We got soldiers on the front line. Christ in my bloodline. Ain't another one above mine. Shout out to Victoria's frontline ministries. We going head off with the Philistines. Watch us stop a mud hole in the enemy. Resurrection, I can hear it.
They've got MP. He's out there with Brandon Pajemski. Chet Holmgren out there with Anthony Black. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Ali LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Okay, Ali, thanks a lot. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling.
From the pass like a touchdown. Lights so bright, got shades for the sunshine. Stay heating up the word like
To get their hands on shots.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
And as the regular season winds down, some teams must be concerned about their seeding, Greg.
Yeah, BA. For teams still on the bubble, just getting into the postseason is the concern. For the top teams, seedings are huge. They want as many home games as possible.
So it's the Mavericks now, following the score by Golden State. Shot clock at 5. Here's Vucevic. Holmgren with the block.
And Holmgren says, meet me at the summit. I'm a certified rim protector.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And it's the Warriors with the ball. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Last time they met was right here, and they were able to come out with a win.
And they won that last game between these teams easily, posting a scorching hot field goal percentage. He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Irving against MP from outside the arc. The rebound by Alston.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
That one's good for 2. Austin's got 51.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Pass to Irving. Driving in. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
What did he just do? MP showing some insane athleticism.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Every trip up the floor gets more and more important.
Yes, indeed. They badly want to stop the bleeding here.
Here's Irving. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
On the floor.
Everybody ain't changing. But I know it's time. Trying to get these souls won overnight. Playtime mode is big league. 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 Release from the top of the key.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
They've got MP, and it's Holmgren in at the center position. That's the Warriors 5. 6 to shoot. There's Davis with the 3. Buffkin with a rebound. And so MP will bring it up for Golden State. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Now here's the Sumu. Still no points. To the inside. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Pass to the Sumu. Outside Davis. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. To the middle. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
You got to appreciate the way they're working the ball inside this quarter. They're trying to impose their will physically.
Here's the Sumu. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Ball stolen. Pass to Holmgren. Back to MP. It could go. And another dime for him.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. MP getting it done for Golden State. He's simply on a different level tonight, piling up astronomical point totals in this game. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Dallas Mavericks.
I give credit to their opponent, forcing shooters off their spots, making them uncomfortable.
Yeah, it looks like these guys came in unprepared for it.
Let's go now to our NBA power rankings and see how that last leg of the season is shaking out. Shaking the leg. Whatever.
When I look at the Mavericks, they move up to the 4th spot. Check that out. But if you were talking about metal, they're below gold, silver, and bronze. So what would that be?
Well, good question, Kenny. Maybe 10. Or wood?
No.
Or paper mache?
No.
Now we're talking.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Well, Doris, one of the highest compliments you'll hear about ball handlers is saying you can't speed them up.
That's exactly right, BA, because pressure against the best players doesn't bother them. In fact, the greatest players want more than one defender because then they know that puts their team at an advantage.
Friends switch like a light switch. There sitting looking mad all at my pics. I didn't wanna hate, I ain't fine with that, cause I came about the pit like a pilot. Trying to bring hoes to the street I used to ride. Oh God, if the devil show up, I got him dug. Come on, Father, he told me sit back and let his bride in. God said the devil wasn't nothing that he fired on. Straight facts, straight to the back.
And here are the Mavericks now. So you think about game preparation for an opponent. Richard, how different is that in the regular season versus the playoffs?
Oh, there's a significant difference. Not as much time in the regular season. You could be coming off 4 games in 5 nights. But in the playoffs, there is so much detailed position by position.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks. In its small and power forward. It'll be Flag and Davis. Then there's Irving. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Now, here is Irving. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Memphis was simply terrific. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
God says you can depend on those straight to the back. I'ma chop a screw like the state that I'm at. Hugging up the leg when I swing in the leg. People like to hate to my back. Straight to the back. I'ma chop a screw it like the state that I'm at.
About a minute played here in the second half. On the court right now for Dallas.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And teams are always looking for positional shots. Doris, where is that?
My testimony, I'm in love, it's so real, speaking love, and I had you get it tatted on me. I'm the same, even when they take the colors off me. Not for failure, and it's only by this holy glory.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. They've got Holmgren, Brandon Pajemski out there with MP. And it's Coles in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Warriors 5.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses, they need to settle in quick.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies.
Speaking love, man, I had to get it to you. I'm the same, even when they take the cameras off. Not for fame, man, it's only about the story. If I'm the scene, I got brothers and they come and show me. Been the truth, he the one who never leave me lonely. That's how I win.
We've got Chet Holmgren.
SC Trail, man, you already know the deal.
Now you see me now, I'm gone. Why me? Cause your boy picked up his songs. And you ain't addicted and you quit, homie. No, you won't.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Dallas with it. Doris' offensive rebounding was down for a few years, but it's making a comeback.
What teams realize, Ryan, is that you can absolutely corner crash, create extra opportunities for yourself without putting your defense at a deficit.
We've got Brandon Pajemski. He's out there with MP. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 down low. That's the Warriors 5. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. We've got Brandon Pajemski. He's out there with him.
When I know that he holds my world in his hands, the monsters I face don't make me afraid. When I know that I'm standing right next to him, man, I'm talking about a big guy. Big guy. The trouble comes around the way. Ready for big eyes. The big guy. Ain't nobody gonna shake my faith. You know I'm not afraid for my hands. I've been praised for the time that they pull me through. I'm counting on a big guy. No, they can't stop.
And so it's Irving who brings it up for the Mavericks. They're scoreless since the first half. They've got MB. He's out there at Pajemski.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Nothing yet for him here in the third quarter. They've got MP. He's out there with Brandon Pajemski. And it's Coles in at small forward. That's the Warriors 5. All right, Doris, when you're talking about the type of player who comes off the bench, what kind of player do you like best in that six-man role?
I mean, for me personally, I love guys who can keep pressure on the defense with their scoring ability. Somebody who can shoot with range or put it on the deck, because then your offense doesn't take a step back.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, BA. We know Kyrie Irving is going to get his buckets, but he wants to keep everyone involved. He said, what's worked for me is allowing others to shine their light in their own capacity, encouraging them to do so, and then it's my turn to flourishing in that role. Back to you guys.
He does it well.
Come fly with me, let's load it up and I'm back again. About to put the KMF on the map again.
Here's Irving. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game.
I'm standing on this holy ground. Holy now. What we found in the Bryans and Jordan, I got the Kobe sound. Team scoring points like goalie down. Cause the case can reveal. Boy, I'm about to bust through the door with a bus full of souls. Last round and Satan and getting saved by the bell.
And a foul call on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Warriors making a switch here. Walker's checked in. They've got MP, Walker out there with Holmgren. Then there's Brandon Pajemski, and it's Coles in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Gafford the screen. Irving for 3.
Yo, I don't know why she's mad. About 300 on it. That ain't no. That's 300 on it. Got your saying, watch me shine now away by 100. Squeaky clean, it was peace that I needed, girl, to tell me start reading. I was high on weed, couldn't never stop cheating.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. A pair of first overall picks in the front court.
Don't play, cause I might get mad and it's hard not to say. Like I move when he move it. Not on my own, but I'm led by the spirit. When I'm ready, I'll prove it. If it's me versus you, I'll fight for it. But I can't get to so your boy ain't losing. Y'all know his right?
It's on you, big bro. I'm not tripping with the San Jose. Walking with the Lord, putting hands all day. A man don't pray, then a man can't stay. Everybody want a weekend all day. Money man always up and down. And that over here,
On the floor for Dallas. In its small and power forward, it'll be flagged in Davis. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Tim, when you think about how the game is currently being played, how hard do you think it is to defend?
It's a lot tougher than it used to be because you have much more ground to cover defensively with the number of three-point shooters that are on the floor, plus the number of guys that understand how to draw fouls.
And the league changes, don't they, in the way they officiate, so that is kind of an ever-changing way to grasp what you do on the defensive end.
Yeah, the league has tried to help defenders, give them a little bit more leeway because of how difficult it is to defend this level of skill.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he did everything else he could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Here's flag.
Squad up for the cameras, tour bus was a Camry, came up for the bandos, hotel was a front seat, never had a plan B, had the bangers getting wild. I thought on the hall, nobody wanted my spot, 30 or more was a lie.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
On the floor for Dallas. And it's small and power forward. It'll be Flagg and Davis. Then there's Irving. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Grizzlies delivered quite a performance. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Tim, you know, you've played it for so long. The intensity of competition can lead to some heated communication, even between those on the same team.
Oh, Kevin, believe me, in the 10 years I played in the league, you often see that between teammates because you have highly competitive individuals who aren't always going to see eye to eye.
But don't you think that's good, though, that competitive tension that may exist within a team?
It creates an edge, Kevin, that you need to win in this league.
And here is Irving, following the three-pointer by MP. Here's Walker, and Walker throws it down hard.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Flagg. Still yet to score.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Now here's Davis. And on the way from Irving for three. Dallas, no good that time either.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
Inside. Kicks it out to MP. And Curry has it in the corner. Sinks the three-pointer.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Used to see money and jewelry. Now I'm uprooting these roots of greed. These roots I could be in my soul. All of my life I have tried. I cannot take it out.
Fly with me, let's fly, let's fly. If you can use some exotic,
don't leave it be. Just pull it out. You just be bleeding out something to think about. I battle depression. I won't let it stress me.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. A pair of first overall picks in the front court. Flagg and Davis. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then it's Kyrie Irving. You see teams in college and high school run a lot more full-court press. Why is that less prevalent in the NBA doors?
Well, it's been less prevalent, BA, but all of a sudden teams are starting to push up in full court, understanding that if you...
And you won't let it, throw me
takes 4 to 5 seconds off the shot clock. With the shortest shot clock we have in the game, then that puts so much more pressure on the offense to execute.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Memphis was simply terrific. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them. And
yes, we gotta pray, even if I don't really know you. Yeah. Voted keep it 2 cents. Got faith, got the fam, never too rich. Not for likes, but for God is why I do this. So cold, I come
Anthony Black is out there with MV. Then there's Jarris Walker. Then it's Curry. And it's Gordon in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now, here is Irving.
You'll see the sunshine. For God one time, come and give you praise to him. Catch him at the altar. How about that? Never same again. Yeah, I will never give up. The body like I did a sit up. Now I'm drenched up, covered all up in his blood. The mud. He was like, son, and I was like, what? He said, make a choice and choose the right one. So I did, fell God. I know I did. I'm hell, y'all didn't know forgiving the hell.
Here's Dallas now. Searching for that first bucket here in the...
Gets his thumb! Nice. Oh, man. MP. That was nasty.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. And here's Irving. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He had an unbelievable amount of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Okay, Allie, thanks. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
5 on the clock. The swim move for 3. The rebound by Alston.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then tee up.
Now here's Walker. Over to the left wing. Hits a 3-pointer. Black's got 12 points in the game.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Irving with it to get back on track. No luck on that one.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
And another one.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. And they double up Irving. Vucevic against Walker. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Pass to Monk. Lets it go from deep. Gordon pulls it in.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he's... Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Walker's gotten all 6 of his shots to drop. Perfect from the floor. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Outside Monk takes the 3. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Curry. Hey, puts up a 3.
And I knew this when I woke up in obvious flaw. Now I get bottom my gun, yeah, yeah. Read me, it's so full of Jesus. I know you believe that it's so true. And you got me whatever I go through. I can do this by myself. I give it all to you, yeah.
is out there with Gordon. Then it's MP. Then it's Walker. And it's Black in at the 1 spot. That's the Warriors 5.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
And Doris heard a famous coach talking about, quote, the human nature things that a team has to beat before they even get on the court. Can you talk about that?
Oh, Kevin, it's such a great point. So, for instance, is the team in it collectively? Do they care who's getting the shots, the rebounds, and the attention from the media? Or are they about the team and collective success? Human nature is a part of this.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies delivered quite a performance. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he registered a triple-double showing off all of his skills. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with a different challenge.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. Free throw good, MP.
One of the things you love about MP is his appreciation for the history of the game, studying the former great players, weaving their strengths into his game.
Dallas making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. There's 39 seconds left to play in the 3rd. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
To the right side. And that time, also a missed shot.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And it's Ball in the corner from downtown.
And so it's Dallas with it. They're scoreless since the first half. Here's Ball. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
It's his first trip to the line, and he makes both free throws. Here's MP. Tries a 3 off the inbound. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
We're not talking to each other.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, on the court right now for Dallas.
To Irving. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult.
God, my God. If I lost, my bad, it's my fault. Sin, I don't want it, I don't need it. All I need is your love. You gave me God.
Full 24-second shot clock. Well, when we talk about what it takes to win a championship, star power is often the first thing mentioned, boys.
Well, B.A., we know that talent is what wins basketball games at any level. There's no question. You need one star, and more often than that, at least another. But really, overall roster construction is critical.
They've got MP. Aaron Gordon is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Curry in at the 3. That's the Warriors 5.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Warriors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it. $16,000 square. $8 million up there, $2 million down here.
When I was born, my mama cooked.
A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Warriors.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this isn't something we get to see every day, folks. This team has fought their way to an amazing 71 total wins this year. Unbelievable. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
His overall stat.
But I fell asleep. Wake up, you're telling me you're still with me. All these waves trying to bring me down.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every fraction of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And now racking up there, I can't believe I'm saying it, 71st victory of the season. Wow. Not something that happens often. What a ride it's been for this team. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Well, he just checked so many boxes tonight. He got buckets for himself, created for his team, and as a result, he said to come in. Around me, my faith, but then, no, you never let me to rest. The remix, son. Can it be like you know? Right on the shore. Check. What happened at state? Cash is right out of that space. Kept my head down to the floor. Begging to follow me, pretty. I hung around the town,
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Mavericks.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Warriors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this isn't something we get to see every day, folks. This team has fought their way to an amazing 71 total wins this year. Unbelievable. And as it was happening, as it was building,
Caught up in a mess, stuck in my head, pistol on the the side of my bed. I never could rest. Really could've died for my sin. Thank God I'm not dead. I was really contemplating death. Slap pressed to my neck. Couldn't on my breath. Nevertheless, put a test to me. No one to help, no one left. No one pressed. So I said into my head. I ain't stressed. I'm depressed. I know I can't see myself. When you saw me, I was lost, but you found me. Know everything about me. Nobody telling you.
All black, everything. Black cars, all black, everything. And I draw some blackbirds, riding with they. I can't more in depth if you boys really know. This is like a million. I'll explain later. But for now, let me get back to this bitch. I'm a couple bands down and I'm trying to get back. I gave the other grip, I lost a bit of 5 stacks. Yeah, I'm talking 5, 6, 0, 7, 0, 0. I'm running circles around my shit.
Everyone who had left, every left scar. I know this life can really get hard. Ready for the next part.
105 left here in the fourth quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
This was a team performing.
God got my mission. Devil on the move, trying to find my vision. I ain't even tripping, I'm on my pennies.
Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game.
Boy, this a ministry, this ain't a hobby. Fishing for souls when the water get choppy. I'm feeling like Rocky, boy.